can I have your size? I'll let you have a try. Hello, my name is Li Wei. I'm from Hainan, China. I have joined Metro for 2.5 years. I'm very happy working in Singapore. I was an office lady in Shanghai, so every day is repeating word. So maybe I can have a try, I have a change. You can have a new life in Singapore.
But it wasn't always so easy for Li Wei to settle into a new job. One of the toughest challenges she faced was getting past the language barrier.
Before I came to Singapore, I have no problem for basic communication, but of course not as fluent as now. Because in China it's totally Chinese speaking environment. The chance you can talk to a foreigner, which especially from the English speaking country, will be lesser than Singapore.
Fast forward to present day, the 27-year-old talks confidently and even speaks with a slight Singaporean accent.
A bit of language problems.
It's quite okay actually.
Sometimes, yeah. But if they are from China, yeah, I do communicate some basic Mandarin.
Some of them, they are from different ways of countries, right? So we will have a bit of language communication breakdown.
For me, no problem because I myself can speak Mandarin and English, so no much problem for me.
For the language, I also take some time, maybe around half a year, to adapt to this environment. Our English we study in China, we more concentrate on writing and reading. And here you need to open your mouth more and speak more English. So it's more comprehension and speaking.
That sentiment is echoed by Li Wei's colleague, 21-year-old Mei Wu.
Good morning, miss. How may I help you? Hello, my name is Mei. I'm from China Learning Province. Now I cosmetic department for sales assistant. Before I come here, I don't like communication so much because maybe the pronunciation is not so better. So now I'm here. Every day I communicate with my customer and then my colleague. I know how to talk.
I guess those waiters or waitresses in particular restaurants, they take offense, like we don't get them, and then they feel like it's not their fault, but actually they're the one who are like not communicating properly with us.
Especially like when I'm taking a bus to school or something, then when I ask how much, then they will reply me in Chinese, and I myself can't understand Chinese, right? So it's quite a problem for me lah.
Makes me feel irritated. I mean, I understand that they can't speak English as well as us, but don't be offended that we can't communicate well with you.
There are no problems now, but when she first started work here a year and a half ago, Mei experienced a few conflicts that arose from her inability to communicate well.
When I first come here, and when the customer come here and then approve them, I want to sell them, but I'm a little bit nervous, and then my voice like da da da, and then the customer tell, "Are you from China?" I say yes, and then her face now happy, and that time I'm very shy, and from that time I don't know how to talk to them, and then after I go home, I try my best to learn that.
And it doesn't help that often Singaporeans are quick to lose their cool when they don't get the service they want.
I don't think Singaporeans have that mentality.
I think most Singaporeans expect good service.
They do want the services fast and quick, so they do sort of lose their temper after a while and they sort of storm off.
I think we're all quite impatient and like always in a rush.
One time, two times is alright. If take too many time, of course people will just tend to lose their patience.
Li Wei and Mei's efforts to master the English language have certainly paid off. In fact, they make sure they communicate in English first to all their customers. and they owe their good grasp of the language to a strong support network at work and lots of self-study.
My colleagues are very helpful. They always guide me and teach me. And also, as modern access, you can go to internet or you can read the newspaper every day or watch TV, movie, everything. You can search any sources you have around you.
You got to be understanding that they are foreigners. You got to give the benefit of a doubt.
It does put you off, but I guess they're trying to do their job and you should try and be understanding.
I think what you're dealing with is, number one, mindset. And the other thing is actually how to get them there even if they want to.
They are foreigners, so you got to give a bit of space there.
If at least she makes an effort, it's alright, as opposed to just dismissing it altogether.
You need to change mindsets. Mindsets don't change overnight. To get them educated, or to some extent, also takes time. It's a process. So it's not going to be that easy, but it's something to work towards, yes.
So the next time you are being served by a foreigner at a restaurant or store who may not understand you so well, be patient, because sometimes they may be trying their best to communicate and express themselves better.
Because for Singaporean, they like to speak la. I always say thank you la.
To learn more about language courses for new immigrants, you can head to the National Integration Council webpage on the MCYS website for more information.
Take us back, take us back.